the capital, but he's been keeping a low profile today, and no news people we have seen him, and we certainly haven't seen him. People in town are waiting for the first announcement from the Kabila administration, which is to be the formation of a new government. Now, Kabila officials have been meeting with local community leaders, local politicians. We have no clear idea yet of what the makeup of that government will be. On the streets of Kinshasa, the enthusiasm over the arrival of the rebel troops in the past weekend was beginning a little to wane. People are returning to a life largely characterized by deprivation and frustration. A good indication of this, the money changers, and some of them are changing their minds about the regime. One told us if Kabila can't improve the exchange rate, he should resign. The politicians are out on the streets. The supporters are calling for the appointment of their people to the government. Now, there is a security concern. 2 French businessmen were killed yesterday by men said to be alliance soldiers, dressed as alliance soldiers. There has been looting. We visited a Canadian trucking company today, and the businessman said he had been looted in the weekend. I asked him about the immediate future.
This is the administrative building for a populous district in Kinshasa. These are the records for 250,000 residents. And this is the district mayor in his office. Officials say acres of government records were trashed like this by looters seeking revenge on the regime of Mobutu Sese Seko. Now the new alliance government must pick up the pieces as best it can. Security, officials say, is the #1 priority after 2 French nationals were killed by soldiers in alliance uniforms. Roads had been blocked to the capital by the rebel advance. The truck symbolizes that life may be returning to normal. At their temporary headquarters, posh Kinshasa Hotel, alliance officials attempt to reorganize a rebellion into a government. They had little to say about specifics, just vague promises.
Are elections on your agenda?
They should be, of course. They should be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have fought for so long.
Leader Laurent Kabila, who quietly slipped into the capital of Kinshasa the previous evening, was keeping a low profile. On the streets, some of the enthusiasm over his arrival appeared to be waning, as people returned to a life largely characterized by deprivation and frustration. These money changers were already changing their minds about the regime. If Kabila can't improve the exchange rate, he should resign, says this man. His colleagues call for a popular opposition politician to become prime minister.